It's February 21st, 2021, and it's my 40th birthday, and I felt there was no better way to celebrate than to go to Chuck E. Cheese in Paducah, Kentucky. Now, growing up, this was a Showbiz pizza, and I'm sure most of you know that Chuck E. Cheese and Showbiz were a coexisting entity at one point, and then they all became Chuck E. Cheese's. And we went to Showbiz fairly often growing up, and I remember a lot of the games I used to play there, including Donkey Kong, Dig Dug, the original Star Wars arcade, and probably one of the most memorable experiences I had there was playing Dragon's Lair. That's the name of the game. I can't believe I actually forgot that. But what I was going to say is, you know, it was a Laserdisc based game, and it looked like a cartoon, and you had to move it was one of those games where you had to move the controls at a certain point in time to get through the game, and it was extremely hard. And I remember I kept pumping in my tokens because, you know, Showbiz Pizza, you didn't have quarters, you had tokens. You had to go and get these gold tokens. And, you know, I think I found one of those not too long ago and threw it away. Yeah, and for years I was like, I thought the game was messed up, but I was so young I didn't understand how to play it. And I remember I got it on my PS3. They had it on the PlayStation Store just to see if I was just an idiot that didn't know how to play it, or if the game was really messed up. And it turns out I was an idiot and didn't know how to play it. And as far as Chuck E. Cheese, that place goes, the first time I ever went to Chuck E. Cheese, and I only went to one like I think twice, was in Michigan. We were visiting some cousins, and we went to Chuck E. Cheese. I was like, what's Chuck E. Cheese? He said, same thing, Showbiz Pizza. And I remember the animatronic, you know, robots came on to do their music and all that, and I was like, God, these things look like they're not near as cool as Billy Bob and Fats and Beach Bear and Mitzi and Rolf, and I don't remember the rest of them's names. And I remember that trip to Michigan. I remember that day because that's the day I got the Max Rebo band set from Star Wars Return of the Jedi, which I still have those figures. And I remember my cousin Carly, who used to kind of torment me as a kid, there was a ball pit there, and she told me, don't jump in the balls too far because there's water underneath and you'll drown. Well, I jumped off and got way too deep and thought I was going to drown and was screaming and causing this huge fit in this store. My dad had to come and drag me out of there. So we're going to Chuck E. Cheese, basically, and I don't remember, and I think I might have been to this Chuck E. Cheese once after it was Chuck E. Cheese, but I always went to this location as Showbiz Pizza. I was in there a few years ago to see what it was like and don't really remember it, and I haven't had the pizza since then, and I'm not a huge pizza fan, but for my 40th birthday, I do want a Chuck E. Cheese pizza, and we're going to live it up. My stepdaughter's with me. My wife has been kind and got us these 60-minute free...
All you can play, 60 minutes.
Yeah, basically, it's not tokens anymore.
But it's a card. We'll show you later.
Yeah, so we're getting ready to hit up Chuck E. Cheese. Here we are. This place definitely looks a lot different than it did back in the 80s. I've been planning all year to actually have a birthday party here with friends and such, but due to the pandemic, we're just keeping it family. So this place is pretty packed. Now I regret it. We might as well have the party. Here we are, this place. Let's come over here. This is so much different. Oh, wow. Back over here is where Billy Bob and all the animatronics were when I was a kid. I want to sit here. I remember we used to sit at the tables here. Oh, wow, they got a dance floor. Look at that. Wow. What happened to Donkey Kong and Dragon's Lair and Dig Dug and all that stuff? I remember over on this wall is where Donkey Kong was. Dragon's Lair was somewhere around where this machine is, and so was the Star Wars arcade. I'm pretty sure the skee ball, I could be wrong, but I thought that was more over here back in the day, but because I remember that corner being Donkey Kong and Dig Dug. Okay, right here. This used to be the balloon machine back when I was a kid. That's where that sat. And I remember I got a balloon. It might have been the first one I ever got out of there. I accidentally let it go in the parking lot, and it was a helium balloon, and it flew up in the air, and I was crying and screaming over this thing. Quick shot of the bathroom. Very nice, very clean. I like that. It has that almost like the 80s mall aesthetic to it. Not as grungy as the Kentucky Oaks Mall, you know, across the parking lot. Their bathroom used to be pretty heinous, but not a bad bathroom. Alright, things have came a long way since the golden tokens. I gotta try and figure out how to work this.
His boxes are hanging out. You tap it like Visa Pay.
I don't do that. Here, you do it. I don't know how to do this. There. Alright, cool.
So these are the cards we were telling you about. This is where everything's loaded. There's Presley. And here's Chad doing a skee ball.
This is the only thing I recognize here from the 80s, so. I'm still kind of drunk. I'm $1,000 man.
I guarantee I'm better.
They used to spit out tickets as you went.
The tickets go on this now.
Oh yeah.
The more players, the more tickets you win. Shoot the
I'm gonna try and win some tickets for the kid.
3, 2, 1, let's play.
Oh shit, I'm dropping balls.
Awesome, you won. Let's play again.
I remember as a kid dreaming of being able to do this easily, and now that I'm taller than the goal, I can. Well, I'll probably be hitting every one if I wasn't filming. Looks like Kiddo won a ball.
Show the camera.
This is more. Yeah, look, there's me. All right, this is more my kind of thing.
Watson's over here killing it. First place. Oh my gosh. You were like so last and then you hit first. That is nuts.
I just thought of another game I used to play here. Noah's Ark. There was a Noah's Ark arcade game where you could you get animals and take them to the Ark. And I think this is also where I played. Oh, I can't remember the name of it, but you swung on these jungle vines, and that's all you did. It was an old Atari game. I can't remember that. God, what was that called? I can't remember. All right, she thinks she's gonna beat me at skee ball. Oh, you got a 2000 shot. You got another one. Okay, maybe you are. What's the master?
He has to beat 19,000 to prove he's better than me, the skee ball master. Look at the focus on his face. Look at that posture. The concentration. Uh-oh. Watson coming in clutch for the 15,000.
No, they greased the balls.
15,000.
This one has the balls greased up too bad. Hold on. Unless you want to put it in there and give me a point. Just did yourself in.
Ooh. Oh, violation. Up. And just in time too, because our pizza's ready.
All right, so I got a supreme pizza. Well, I've got wings that actually look really good for boneless wings. Kiddo got cheese pizza. I haven't had a Showbiz pizza since the 80s, so let's see how it is. This is actually probably the worst pizza I've ever had in my life. This is probably the coolest thing in this place. Look, it's Space Invaders and, like, you know, old arcade games. I guess this is for people my age that remember it how it once was in its glory days. Go.
Don't hit the good ones. You're not supposed to hit the yellow ones, the happy ones. Only hit the bad ones. No, only hit the evil ones. No, not that one. That one was not good. It's the game. Only the dark ones. Ooh, that's not good.
So what did I think about modern day Chuck E. Cheese? I feel sorry for the kids of these days because they don't get the maybe some of the locations have the animatronics and the robots and all that, but this one didn't, nor did they have a person in a Chuck E. Cheese outfit walking around. It was a good time. I knew it wasn't going to be the Showbiz pizza experience from the 80s, and I understand they don't make arcade, like actual video games like they used to, so I knew I was going to get something different, but it was a good time. The family had a good time. I know if I go again, I probably won't order pizza. I'll probably get the wings. You said your wings were good.
Wings were stellar.
Okay.
And the sanitation practices, like from machines to machines, you really saw people out there sanitizing every 15 to 30 minutes. So I was super pleased with that.
Yeah, that's one thing I was going to say is for this pandemic and this virus is probably like one of the most hazardous places you can go. There's kids running around. It's nothing but hands-on, game machines.
There were like a couple people who weren't reading the signs that said that only one family at a time, but I felt pretty safe.
But yeah, it was a good time. It was a nice way. I've been wanting to do it all year, so I knocked my 40th birthday bucket list out, and now we're going to head to the Kentucky Oaks Mall, which is still a very functioning mall, surprisingly, and is my all-time favorite mall. I've always preferred this mall, even to ones I've been to in bigger cities. So maybe I'll get some footage of that. I'd also like to note that the hand sanitizer at Chuck E. Cheese smells most excellent. I wish I could have just like taken a bottle in the bathroom and lathered my entire body in it. I did a mall tour of this about this time last year.
Yeah.
So yeah, remember we went and ate that Chinese place, that good, or that bar. Yeah, right before COVID happened.
Stop, Preston. I want a boba tea. I'm getting one before we leave.
Ooh, look, there's some stuff shut down. Over here, one of these used to be Pocket Change, the arcade. Used to be a hat store somewhere. I think that was it. Over here, I think, was where the McDonald's was at. I don't remember what this used to be. These restaurants are totally different than what it was where I was growing up. That place looks good. Look at that burger place. I'd rather eat there than Showbiz. It's a Sunday, so Chick-fil-A's closed, but it actually is open. See, we have workers in there.
Oh, it's Sunday.
I know, that's what it said.
Oh, that's weird.
Chick-fil-A's are always closed on Sunday. I wish to God I can remember where the fountain used to be in here. I'd kill to see some old pictures of this place from back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, she's going to need 5 minutes in Claire's before we leave.
Okay.
Or they would have the morning meeting at 1 and then walk to the mall and have the morning meeting at the other.
I've got my... This video is going to be a little bit more stabilized. There's Hot Topic. That's been in here for years. I think this is the weirdest choice they ever made, was to carpet this. I feel like this is different carpet than what was in here a while back. I could be totally wrong about that though.
Probably 5 years.
Yeah, but I was just saying, I thought the carpet was lighter. Hell, I'm probably wrong. Victoria's Secret.
Ooh,
Pug Life.
Pug Life. Somebody's sus. What did you grow
This
overnight
here-
and you're suddenly interested in clothes?
When this used to be tile, you used to be able to stomp right here and it echo really loud. There's Dillard's 1. There's Dillard's 2. One's for men, one's for women. Come on, Presley. Where we're from in Illinois, like Carbondale Mall, like the last one, might have like a tenth of the stores still open as this place. Doesn't have much. Will this mall ever die? Spencer's.
Who knows, but that Marion Mall's deader than shit.
Yeah. I remember whenever we worked at Dillard's, it was like a mall out of Dawn of the Dead.
Super creepy.
God, you can smell that place out here.
God, it's amazing.
Here we go.
Yes, this is home.
FYE.
Funko sale.
Buy two, get 175 off. Here we are, FYE. Like the most overpriced store in the planet.
Is it?
Hell yeah, that stuff always way overpriced. Well, a lot of the stuff is.
Help me find Harry Potter.
Total score, and it's only like $21.99. I've already got this on CD, and I've wanted it on vinyl. Never really cared which edition. I don't know if I'll ever open it or not. Half the CDs and vinyl and movies I buy, I never even watch or listen to. Okay, so this mall has signs, as you can see, letting you know which way. But I think these arrows are a bit misleading. So let's say I want to go to Dick's Sporting Goods. The arrow is pointing up that way, up and over and toward that way. You think it would be pointing down, like that way where Dick's is.